Welcome to the Untitled Podcast, episode 63. I'm joined with, again, Evan, like always. Almost always. Mm-hmm. But there's a special guest. My sister, Laura. Hello, Laura.
Hello, everybody.
How are you?
Sick.
Oh, you're sick.
That's true. Gatorade.
Well, usually we start off by talking about our week. So what did you do this week?
Almost died.
Oh, why'd you almost die?
I was at home because my ex has COVID.
Oh.
This is not fun.
Oh.
Yeah, I got sick. Andres, my fiance, gave it to me. So let's go into this story because I don't even think I told you, Christian.
No.
So last Monday, we were told that we were exposed to COVID at work. So they told me, we work in separate places. So they told me, like, if you want to test, you don't have to, but if you want to, you should get tested Wednesday or Thursday. And so I got tested on Thursday, and I got the result on Friday that it was negative. And my partner, he tested on Friday and got a negative result on Saturday.
Okay.
So he started getting sick on Saturday. So he was sick from Saturday to Monday. Like, not deathly sick, but he's like, I have a cold. And we thought he had a cold because we just moved to a new place. We got a new AC unit. It's a different, environment. We're closer to the water. Fine. Monday comes around and I'm making lunch for the week. And he tells me I can't smell anything. I'm like, what do you mean you can't smell anything? So I gave him my smelliest candle, and he's like, nope, I don't smell a thing. And so with that, I'm like, you totally have COVID. And I've been with you this whole weekend. So I'm SOL. So Tuesday, we go to get tested again. And then Wednesday, we get the result that we're both COVID positive. And then, so, by Tuesday, he was coming down. And on Tuesday, my COVID sickness was starting.
Damn. What day is it today?
It's Friday.
Friday. It's my birthday.
Friday, September 10th. Yeah, it is your birthday. Happy birthday, by the way.
Birthday. Happy birthday.
The, fourth time.
Oh.
It sucks that you got COVID on your birthday. Well, at least, Yeah.
Yes. I spent my day just eating donuts because you sent me donuts today.
Yeah, I DoorDashed you.
Thank you. My brother loves me.
Yeah. Who doesn't like donuts? Evan, what did you do this week?
I worked.
Besides that, and besides anything interesting?
No.
Did you see a moose?
No, I didn't. I saw little small birds called grouse. They're really stupid birds. They like to run in front of your vehicle. That's about it.
They're trying to get that fucking insurance money.
Yeah, pretty much.
Cool. What did I do this? I've been helping my mom at work. I've been driving her around everywhere. We've been mostly going to San Francisco, and it's cool. It's cool. So the first day we went to San Francisco, I fell asleep in the car with the air conditioning on because it's very hot, and a FedEx man was banging on the windows trying to wake me up because he thought I was dead or something. And
were you dead?
No, I was not dead.
You should have just kept playing dead.
I didn't wake up. I didn't wake up to him.
So I woke up. Continue to play dead.
I woke up to my mom, Esther, who was banging on the window even louder than the FedEx guy. So yeah. She was like, "Oh, he's fine. You can go. It's fine." So I woke up to the FedEx guy getting in his truck and driving away. I was like, "What was he doing?" Yeah. So that's
highlight of your week.
I mean, yeah. All right. So, we've got a few segments that we do here. Since it's your since it's your first time, actually, is it your first?
It is.
Yeah. Since even when we started in high school, you never did this with us.
That's true.
Well, by the time you were in high school, I already left the nest. I was in and out.
You were at In and Out, like you always are. But we've got a few segments. We've got a Google Feud segment. We have a movie review segment and a PodDecks segment. We're gonna do Google Feud first, just so you can see how we do it, and we'll involve you too. So this is Google Feud.
Evan and Christian, welcome. I'm Steve Harvey. Today's game is Google Feud. Now let's get started. Google Feud is the best game we didn't know we were waiting for. The game uses the internet and pulls real questions and results directly from Google. The answers are illuminating and sometimes depressing. Now that's enough out of me. Go play the game.
Pick a category and I'll quiz you.
Okay.
I'm on it.
So I'm gonna go with questions.
Questions. Okay. Is the president a blank?
You can tune into or chime in too if you want to. Sorry, what was the fucking question?
Is the president a blank?
Is the president a liar?
One red X.
Oh, is the president... No, I'm not going to say.
Antifa.
Antifa? Okay, sure. Put in Antifa. I don't
Okay, let me make sure I'm spelling this right. It's Antifa?
I think so.
I'm going to make sure because the spelling matters on this game. Yeah, okay.
Pretty sure.
Two red X's.
Is the president...
I think I had a good guess.
Is the president...
Dying?
Is the president a dying? No.
Oh.
Is the president a alien?
Alien.
I know
wow.
it's supposed to be
A lizard person.
An alien. Like Mark Zuckerberg.
Wrong. Would you like to know the answers, Christian?
Yes, Evan. I would very much like to know these.
Is the president a civilian? Is the president a member of Congress? Is the president a citizen? Is the president a government official? Is the president a public official? Is the president a part of Congress? Is the president a diplomat? Is the president a part of the executive branch? Is the president a legislator? And is the president a military officer?
So these were all very realistic answers.
Yes.
None of which...
Some of them kind of stupid, like government official. Like that's, I don't know why that would need, but yeah.
Is the president is the executive branch.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Well, I'll go next.
Okay.
Sister, which category would you like?
Brother.
Culture, people, names, or questions?
Let's do culture. Let's see how
Culture.
culturally wise I am.
Hats for blank.
Oh.
Hats for frogs.
Hats
Oh, that's a good one.
for frogs. First red X.
Hats for dogs.
Oh my lord, dogs. That is the fifth answer.
Oh.
You got that one.
Okay.
Right. Hats for dogs.
Hats for cats.
Oh my god, hats for cats. That is the sixth answer.
Okay. She's beating you, Christian.
She's beating you too.
Well, I haven't gone yet.
I always win. Let's be honest. I always win.
Have you played this before?
No.
Okay, well.
Oh, but I've seen it on YouTube.
Oh.
I've seen with the celebrities. Hats for big heads.
Big kids.
Because that's a common problem for me, and probably
that
you too,
is the third
like,
answer. I have looked for big head hats on Amazon. I haven't bought one yet, but I have looked because no hats fit me. Okay, all right, you're in distress.
That was funny. I am, because I'm sick with COVID.
Yes.
Hats for penguins.
Hats for fucking
That was the first one, like
penguins. Second red X.
Hats for kids. I don't know.
Hats for kids.
Hats for babies.
Jesus.
Kids or babies? Be more specific.
Babies.
Third red X. The number one answer is hats for men. Then it's hats for women. After that, it's hats for sale. Then hats for kids.
People are boring.
Then hats for round faces. Then hats for girls. And then hats for small heads. So, I guess now it's your turn. But I mean, you got a lot of them right. So, okay, you go now.
Okay, Evan, you pick one.
I'm gonna also pick culture because that's the one I don't feel like I pick that often.
Penguins are.
Oh, okay.
Defrosting.
Penguins are cold?
Are cold. First X.
Oh.
Penguins.
It's just penguins are?
Yeah, that's
And it's
it.
not phrased like a question?
No.
I mean,
I can share my screen.
penguins are. That is a question, right? Or is that? I mean,
No, it's more of a statement.
it's kind of. It could be both.
Penguins are good swimmers?
Going extinct.
Oh, that's a good one. That's
Is
maybe my
swimmers
third
with
one.
2 M's or 1 M?
I think it's 2.
2 X's.
Okay, I'm going to go with going extinct. I like that one, Christian. Going extinct.
I got cheese. This was in my pocket.
Weirdo. 3 X's.
Okay.
You want to know the answers?
Yes.
The number one answer: penguins are birds.
Okay. Yeah.
The second one: penguins are so sensitive. They have sensitive feelings. The third one: penguins are evil.
Oh.
The fourth one: penguins are panda chickens.
Panda
Oh
chickens?
my gosh.
What the fuck does that mean?
They're just black and white
It means-
birds.
Panda chickens. That's nice. I like that.
That's how we should refer to penguins now. You know how my Vicky would always call you pingüino? Now I'm gonna call you a panda chicken.
Penguin Express.
And then penguins are penguins are mammals. And the other ones are penguins are jerks. Penguins are cute. Penguins are dinosaurs.
Okay.
Penguins are so sensitive, meaning. And then the last one's penguins are fish.
Someone saw that penguins are so sensitive and they are really confused, so they try to look that up.
I'm gonna Google.
Interesting. Well, that's
Oh,
it
it's
for...
a song.
What's a song?
The penguins.
Are
The
so
penguins
sensitive.
are so sensitive. No, it's a lyric. It's a lyric in a song by Lyle Lovett, Penguins.
Well, this has been
Don't
Google
play it.
Feud. I'm going to play the outro now.
Wow, that was amazing. It was pure gold. Evan, you sucked. But anyway, that's it for Google Feud. We'll see you on the next episode of the Untitled Podcast.
Catch us next time.
Well, that is the end of...
That last part was scary.
Well, that's the end of Google Feud. Next up, I don't know if... I don't think you'll be able to participate in this one too much, but it is movie review.
I just watched a movie last night.
Did you say you watched a movie?
I watched a movie last night,
What movie was it?
but it was an old movie.
That's very specific. Sounds good.
No, you would think it's not good. I watched Freedom Riders last night.
That's a very good movie.
I'm surprised.
And
you
it's
think
not
a
that
good
old.
movie.
I thought you meant like a black and white movie, like fucking Buster Keaton or something.
No. No, I just watched Freedom Riders. And the only reason why I even stayed up to watch it was because I was sick and I couldn't sleep.
Oh. Well, in the last episode, Evan picked the movie on Netflix. It's actually a documentary. It was Bob Ross. The fucking something happy something. I don't know.
Yeah. Happy Little Accidents, Greed, and something else.
Evan, what did you think about that documentary?
You know, I've never been super big into Bob Ross, not because I don't like him as a person, but because I don't really care for painting personally. But after watching that, I felt like I knew a lot about his life, and I felt bad for his son, and I felt bad for him.
Does he make you think you can paint?
No.
Oh.
But I will probably, now that I know that, what I know from watching the movie or documentary, I will never buy a Bob Ross product again.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
It like his, I don't know, like most of his life seemed like okay, but then that Bob Ross company kind of like fucked everything over.
Yeah.
Like his life before he painted
They, like,
seemed pretty
exploited
cool.
him.
Yeah.
It's really, you should watch it. I think you would like it. It's very interesting. But like his life before painting was nice, and painting seemed like it made him really happy, but then like the business side of like all that Bob Ross stuff just seemed not good. But yeah, it's a very, very nice documentary. I would recommend it. Evan, what do you rate this film?
I thought it was a good documentary. I'm not a big fan of documentaries, and I've seen a lot better documentaries, so I'm going to rate it a 5. You know what documentary I really like is, you know the one you told me about it, the one where he eats McDonald's like every day for a month or whatever.
Super Size Me.
Have you seen Super Size Me 2?
Yeah, I have. It's really fucking
I like that one, and I like the story that he tells about all the chickens and how they're all like all the rules and regulations beside, like for having like what is it, open or cage free chicken or whatever. It's like barely any rules you need to abide by to have it. So I really like that documentary.
You haven't seen the first one?
I have. I watched the first one after I watched the second one because I liked the second one so much.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Do you have any sister? Do you have any anything to say about any movies? Since you haven't seen the fucking Bob Ross thing. Do you have anything to say about Bob Ross?
Not really. I'm sort of like, whatever. I see it. I get it. Like, haha, hee hee. But if you want to talk about TV shows for a special edition, because your sister is on here, I love TV shows. Christian is the movie person. I am the TV person.
I like Breaking Bad.
So, Breaking Bad was good. Andres and I are going to start it. Andres hasn't watched it, so we're going to start it this weekend. And I know he also hasn't watched The Walking Dead, and so I want to get him on it too. And I've like watched it here and there.
I
know you guys are like super into it.
For The Walking Dead, I would recommend just going to season 2. That's it. If he likes it, then yes, go further. But there's literally no end. There's no end, and the story just fades away. I would if he really likes it, go to season 2, and then if he likes it even more, then just go up to when Negan shows up. Literally everything after Negan's arrival is just a straight decline. Very bad. And if he still likes it after Negan, then this is a big spoiler. I know you don't really care, but if he still likes it after Negan, just go up till the point where Rick dies. Literally after
he dies.
After that, stop
Rick
watching.
Is like the main guy, right?
Yes. Literally
they killed him off?
after that, do not watch it. Don't fucking watch it. You will waste your time, your brain cells, your life. Don't watch it after Rick dies.
Thank you for your suggestion.
But
now.
Yes. Oh, yes, I know. I know what you're gonna say.
What?
That fucking show
if
on
you know
Hulu.
Me so,
you want me to watch that show on Hulu? No.
I want you to watch that show, but I was gonna bring up another show.
Okay, what is it?
That it's so great, and I think you would love, but you may need to watch it with subtitles, or not subtitles, dubbed in English, because I have trouble understanding it. Money Heist. So incredibly good. It's beautiful from the very start, and right now they just launched their 5th season, and they're gonna come out with the season 6 or whatever it is in December. It's so good, Christian and Evan. You should watch it too.
Okay.
So good, so beautifully composed and thoughtfully executed. Beautiful, but it's in Spanish. It's a Spanish from Spain movie. So they're Spanish is corazón. They have the thing.
Spain.
So I have to watch it with. Yeah, it's Spanish. It's not Mexican Spanish. It's Spanish. But I have to watch it with subtitles, and I'll read along in Spanish because there's some things that they just say way too fast. But it's like the cinematography of it, beautiful. You have to watch it.
I will consider.
You have to watch it.
Well, specifically for this segment, we don't really do TV shows. We don't really do episodic anything because we have to within a week from now we're gonna record again. So we have to watch something in a week and then talk about it here. So we can't really do a big ongoing thing. A few episodes ago, Evan chose a series of short animations that's on Netflix, but each animation was like 5 minutes long. So it was easy to watch a whole season. It's called Blood, Death, what?
Love, Death, Robots.
Love, Death, and Robots. It's really interesting. A lot of them are really weird. They're weird. They're cool, but yeah. Anyways, this concludes the movie.
No, it doesn't conclude the movie segment.
I always forget this part. But okay, Evan, what do you want to watch next?
I picked it last time.
Oh, okay.
You pick it.
Evan, have you seen War Dogs with Jonah Hill?
Let me see.
It's Fat Jonah Hill and there's a gun somewhere.
No, I don't think I have.
Okay, then my selection for this week is War Dogs.
Okay.
My selection for this week is Tooth Fairy.
With the Rock. I've seen that on Disney Channel.
That's the recommendation.
Okay, this concludes movie review. We're done here. So the next segment takes up the remainder of the podcast, and they are also our second sponsor of the show. This is PodDecks.
This episode is powered by PodDecks.
So PodDecks are these cards that you can get on poddecks.com. They also have an app. Oh, Jesus. And me and Evan are going to pick 6 questions.
Hi, Christian.
12 questions total. What? What'd I do? What?
You
Why'd
burped.
Oh, sorry.
You burped.
It's fine. It's fine.
Cochino.
So, sorry. Before I was so rudely interrupted, me and Evan are going to pick 6 cards each, 12 cards total.
I was rudely interrupted you?
Yes.
You just burped in the middle of your damn sentence. You interrupted yourself.
But then you interrupted after I interrupted myself. 2 interruptions.
Started it.
Anyways.
Christian.
Evan. Yes. Go first.
Would you rather, this is for both of you, would you rather spike the punch or Xerox your butt at the next office party?
Xerox my butt?
Yeah.
Oh, I know what that means. Photocopy your butt cheeks?
Gross.
Shit.
Or spike the punch.
Zero. You guys don't know what Xerox does?
I forgot that Xerox was like a copy machine. It's a brand. Well. Okay, well, I've got something interesting to say.
Just get in trouble.
Not the other day, I went outside into my backyard to sit in a chair, and the chair broke. So if I sat on a copy machine, I might break the copy machine.
I don't know. They're pretty sturdy.
They're reliable.
I think I'd spike the punch. I would spike the punch. I don't think
I would rather do that also.
Can you imagine just photocopying your ass cheeks and who the fuck would
and placing everywhere?
That's probably that'd be like a cool way to quit. Like if you really like if you're done, you just fucking photo.
I don't know about all that.
And put them all over your boss's office. So what would you do, Lee?
I'll spike the punch. Have everyone have a lot of fun. How much trouble can you be if you spike the punch? Whereas you photocopy your butt, you might get listed as like a sex offender or something, or like you might actually get into like some legal action. I'll just spike the punch.
Well, who could tell if that's your butt or not? Exactly.
There's some people you can just tell, like, it's their butt.
The next question's from the interview deck.
There's some people.
What's the worst job you ever had?
Who are you asking the question to?
Either one of you. What is it? How's it saying? The floor is open, or whatever. You know what I'm trying to say.
Okay, I've only had 3 jobs, right? And this being said, I liked all of them. So I guess the one where I got paid the least for the amount of work I did, I guess I'd have to say I like that one the shittiest. Although I like the job. And
wait, you say you liked the job that you got paid the least in?
Well, it was just my job at the time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was when I was working at my friend's house and I was cleaning horse stalls.
Oh, I remember that.
And I
remember that.
It was a cool job. It was not bad.
Was that your first job?
Yeah.
What about you? What was the worst job you ever had?
The worst job I've ever had? I mean, I feel like my jobs haven't been too bad. I've had a lot of jobs. Most of them have been like office jobs, but they're not too terrible. Oh, it was when I did social media, like for this one company. It was terrible. It was just like the CEO was looking at And like, I don't want to get too into it because I don't know if this is gonna like pop up eventually, but it was not fun. They paid me well, but it was not fun. Like working for
me, I think the worst job I ever had was working at the flea market. That was pretty bad. Like, the conditions were very bad. The buildings are literally falling apart. The registers were old as fuck. The customers were awful people. It was just... the pay was okay. It was fine.
I mean, yeah, but, like, you're working at the Antioch Flea Market. I mean...
It was the Concord Flea Market.
Oh, okay. So much better.
I'm just saying.
Level up.
I'm answering the fucking question, okay? Okay, Evan, you go ahead with the next question.
Okay, so this one's from an episode deck. So it's meant to have a whole episode deck dedicated to it. It's morning inspirational pep talk. So just give me a motivational quote or an inspirational quote.
Can I say one?
Yeah.
I read online.
Yeah.
If the Antioch Mall is still chugging along, you can too.
I remember you posting it.
It completely made my day. It literally, I woke up and I was like, I can do it today. I can.
I don't really have any quote. Yeah,
the most basic Mexican one or Hispanic one? 3 words?
Yo quiero Taco Bell. Is it that?
That's wrong.
Taco Bell is one
Sí
word.
se puede.
Oh yeah, sí se puede. Yeah.
Okay,
My inspirational quote is Yo quiero Taco Bell. That's it.
Okay.
Evan, what's yours?
In honor of Bob Ross, we don't make mistakes, just happy little accidents. That's for you, Christian.
Oh.
Why is that for me? What, do I make too many mistakes?
No, I just know you like Bob Ross.
What are you trying to say?
You're a pretty mistake.
Okay, we don't have to go into very personal details. Thank you. Okay, let's move on with the next question. The next question's from the What the Heck deck. And it asks, if you had to pick a new name for yourself, what would you pick?
I have a better question. What kind of name do I look like?
You look like a Rebecca, or you look like I don't know.
What do I look like, Evan?
I don't know. I know Christian looks like a Ronnie, though.
Ronnie? You look like a Ronnie? Evan, you very much look like your name.
Okay.
Or like you kind of look like.
No, he looks like a Josh.
I was gonna say an Eric. Something very white.
Generic.
Okay.
Steve. Bob.
No, he looks. No.
I'd probably change my name
like a
to
Josh or a Chad.
I'd change my name to like Gustavo.
Don't look like a Gustavo. Why Gustavo?
Because Gus was a badass in Breaking Bad.
You know what baby name I really like for a boy, and Andres would probably never let me get away with it? Vicente.
Vicente Fernandez.
No, Vicente.
Oh.
I think it's a strong name. I really like it.
It's a
But if
very
I had to
Mexican
change
name.
my name, it is. I like very Mexican names or Hispanic names. If I could change my name to anything, I don't know. I like my name a lot. I used to hate it because I'm like, oh, it's such a like white presenting sounding name, like my whole name altogether. but now I really like it. And then I like the Laura no está, Laura se fue. You know that song? Yes.
Okay,
That's
Evan,
why I like my name.
pick the next question. If you don't have a name
would you? Oh wow. It's a would you rather card. It's would you rather get your hand stuck in a meat grinder or a blender?
None.
I'd probably go with the.
I can imagine the aftermath of both, and I think the grinder would be a better option.
Yeah, I think a grinder.
I would think the blender would be a better option.
I think the blender, like the grinder, is just going to make your hand disappear. The blender, it's going to take a little bit.
I'm thinking the grinder because at least I think the grinder would like crush up your hand and like squeeze everything into a little like little chunks, but the blender would like just cut it up and expand it and fucking loose everything and
that's my thinking.
With that same thought, I feel like if your hand was caught in a blender, the likeliness of your hand being put back together is higher than your hand being put together.
In either of those situations, I don't want my hand back. I want a fake hand installed.
I'm going with the meat grinder. Okay, so if your hand did get stuck into a blender and you're left with like a little bone and nothing else, you'd rather have a little bone than fucking just a nice clean just nothing? I'd rather have nothing than just a little. Just saying. I'm going meat grinder.
Okay, your turn, Christian.
Okay, my next question is from the interview deck. What's one bad habit you're trying to get rid of? Did we not talk about this one before?
I feel like we have. You can just skip it. Okay. I'm going to skip my next. Let me skip one too. Because it's not one that we can really do. It's interview your parents.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay. Next is from the What the Heck deck. If you could marry a fictional character, who would it be? Walter White.
Oh, if I can marry a fictional character?
A bunch of money.
I feel like you guys already have like these picked out.
No, these are fucking random. These are.
No, like
you would marry a dude?
Oh, my answers? What? Do you think it's bad that we think on the top of our heads?
What fictional character would you marry?
Like, are we doing just actors or like the character itself?
It's just a character. It didn't specify to actor.
Okay, so for Justin, the character itself.
My second option would be the cat from Cat in the Hat.
Oh, wow. That's not what you want.
He's magical. He can pull whatever he wants out of his fucking hat.
Dude,
I'm just saying.
I don't know.
I got my preferences, you got yours, all right? Walter White and the cat from Cat in the Hat, okay?
Walter White was not that great of a husband.
No, but okay, whatever. He will treat me better than Skylar. It's fine. I know it.
Oh, okay.
We'll work it out.
You have a lot more to bring than Skylar, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
You know who I would marry? I would marry Sully from Monsters Inc. The big
I know who Sully is. You wouldn't want to marry John Hamm from Mad Men? I don't know what his character is.
No, he was a fucking asshole.
Really? I haven't seen any of Mad Men, so.
Oh, it's so good. You should watch it. Well, I really like it because I work in an office and I work in marketing, so it's like right up my alley. It's an advertising firm. He was a piece of shit. He was drunk, always smoking cigarettes. He probably smelled like ass. Like, yes, he's nice to look at through a screen. But other than that, like, super misogynistic, mujeriego, like, little man whore. Nah, I'm good. I would marry Sully from Monsters because he looks like he'd be nice pillow to lay on him.
Okay. What about you, Adam?
Yeah.
I honestly, I don't know. I can't pick.
You gotta pick.
You should pick PETA from the Hunger Games.
What the fuck?
No, he didn't seem very nice either.
He seemed like
he seemed like
pushover.
a pushover.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want all that.
What about James Bond?
Marry a princess.
James Bond? Oh.
Princess Fiona.
Who's that?
What?
The Kingsman dude.
It's all over now. I don't know his name, but I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, maybe him. He's not a pushover.
No, he's not. Okay, I think you're next, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Throwback Thursday, Christian.
Ooh, it's not
Share your most embarrassing moment.
I have a lot of those.
Okay, just share one.
Your whole life.
Probably one embarrassing moment I had was when I went to San Francisco once and really needed to take a shit, so I went into one of those public bathrooms and there wasn't any toilet paper. And I just...
What? Where's this going?
That's my embarrassing moment. That's all I'm going to say because it's a very long story. I went to San Francisco
I don't want to hear this
to a public restroom, took a shit, no toilet paper. That was...
Didn't you end up using your sock? Or did you not have any socks on?
I am not going to discuss this any further.
Please tell me you tried to flush your socks.
Listen. That is all I'm going to leave you with. We can discuss this at another time, but that's my answer.
Do you want to know my embarrassing story?
Yes.
In high school, I think it was senior year, and I was in a class full of dudes. I was the only girl. I took electronics class with Mr. whatever the fuck his name was, and we had those stools, so they had no back, and I always like to sit like on one of my legs, like this,
okay,
whatever.
Yes.
And so I sat down thinking I was in a normal chair with a back, like how I do with sitting on my leg, and I leaned all the way back and just fell on my back. And I was the only girl in this class, not knowing. I literally used to like wink at a dude and they would do my homework. They would do all of my work. So I was very embarrassed. I went to the bathroom and like I like made it seem like I was like, oh, I'm so like hurt. And then I went home early that day.
Wow.
And then all the guys felt really bad for me, and then they just did my homework for the rest of the week.
I could never wink at a dude and have them do my homework.
Like, I don't think I winked. I was just like, and they're like, okay. They were all really nerdy. It was really sweet. It was funny because, like, I sat in the back with one of the transfer, like, football players from, like, another high school. Uh-huh. And, like, he transferred, like, the middle of the year. So they're like, this is the only thing you have available. And, like, he was, like, super bro-y, like, super jock. And, like, they put me and him in the very back. And so we didn't do shit. And, like, all the people that really wanted to learn, they were on the front and they would do our homework.
Wow. What about you, Evan?
My most recent embarrassing moment was on a work trip that I went, and I drank a lot, and then I got really sick and threw up everywhere. It was kind of embarrassing.
Like projectile vomited everywhere?
Like, oh yeah. Yeah, it was gross.
Wow.
Yep.
I have an embarrassing moment that I think of you, Evan. I mean, it probably wasn't that embarrassing for you. It also wasn't embarrassing for me, since it didn't happen to me. But I remember a long time ago when we were in Long Beach and we brought our skateboards. We were riding our skateboards.
Oh, and I ate shit?
Yes.
I don't think that was that embarrassing, but that hurt.
Dude, it was
Where
bad.
were you guys?
We were in the parking lot of a movie theater.
It was like far.
Yeah,
like
from
downtown?
From your apartment, it was far. I don't know how the fuck did we get there?
Was it like the Pike?
No,
it was like
I think it was
Is there
either.
like a big comercio?
It was. I honestly have no idea where it was, but I think the movie theater was either a Regal or an AMC, and there was also a Barnes and Noble. Like
it was next to the Barnes and Noble.
It was in the same like plaza.
In Long Beach?
Well, we probably rode outside of Long Beach.
Here, wait.
I think we took that sidewalk pedestrian walkway on the beach. I think we rode that like till we left Long Beach.
It was
Evan, you guys went all the way over to Seal Beach?
Maybe.
It was located in Marina Pacifica.
Oh, I know where you guys are at. Damn, you guys went hella far. Where the fuck was I?
Work or something? I don't know. Not with us.
It was far.
How old are you guys?
It was when like you still lived in
I was like 16, 17. We were kind of old.
But Evan just he must have hit a rock or something.
With me.
What?
But Evan, I feel like I had to be responsible for you guys, and you guys are just off.
We were fine.
He hit a rock, and his body went from completely vertical to completely horizontal, like mid-air, and just like boom, onto the fucking ground. Luckily, there were no cars.
My skateboard went from like 10 miles an hour to 0 miles an hour instantly, and I did not.
It was very shocking because like I'm riding, Evan's near me, and then he's just in the air and then on the ground and behind me.
Superman.
Yeah,
it was like
without
that.
going like this, just like this. And then he like shot up so quickly, grabbed his skateboard, just like jogged. He was like, oh shit. Yeah, but yeah, I remember that. What was the question?
I did not know that.
This is my last card.
Oh shit, I have one more.
It's another would you rather. Would you rather have your jaws wired shut for a month, drinking only out of a straw, or wear an eye patch for a month? Or, not for a month, a year.
I'd hands down wear a fucking eye patch.
You would?
I would wear an eye patch.
I would hands down get my mouth wired shut.
Why?
I think I would rather have my mouth wired shut also. Because it's only for a month and not for a year.
Yeah, but do you know how restricted you're gonna feel?
For me, I'd get skinny really fast.
Okay, I guess.
Let me try that out, actually. That's the only reason why I'd be like, sure, I don't mind.
Not being able to open your mouth? Can you imagine having...
I'll be a size 8 ASAP.
Can you imagine needing to yawn and you fucking can't?
I do that sometimes, like, when I'm in a meeting and, like, I'm so bored out of my mind and I need a yawn. Like, I just, like, yawn, like, through my nose. I've mastered this weird reverse yawn. It's fine.
I don't know.
My concern is getting my lips crusty and brushing my teeth. That'd be my concern. Mouth is gonna stink.
I mean, eye patch. There's nothing wrong about this. It feels fine. You want to not open your mouth?
I see a benefit. It means Evan really likes his eyes.
I just like eyes, Evan. I like having depth perception, Christian. I feel like driving with one eye would kind of suck.
It would suck, but it wouldn't be bad. You could do it. You just got to see the lines. You're fine.
He could not talk for a month.
That part would be great. Him not talking for a month? That'd be great.
Devin barely talks.
Okay, you're right. Okay. Well, my next question. My next question is my last questions from the interview deck. If you could instantly become one, what? If you could. Oh, okay. Let me say this differently. If you can instantly become one, what would you want to be an expert in?
Probably physics.
Physics?
Yeah.
Well, why?
Why? I enjoy physics, but like I don't like having put the work in for it. So like if I could just know it all, then that'd be nice. I could get paid a lot of money if I knew physics.
Really?
I know the basics of physics.
I don't. But my fiance's dad is one of like the top physics professors in all of Mexico. Like he goes and does like international competitions of like physics stuff. So if you want to ask a question about physics, I have a person that can easily answer it for you.
Does he speak English?
Yeah, he speaks English.
Oh.
Or be a master of economics. That would also be really good.
Your finance they'd be great.
Yeah.
I would probably want to be an expert in like martial arts, like just whoop anybody's ass. That'd be awesome.
You are such a pacifist. You don't ever get into any altercations. You will not beat anybody's ass.
But when the day comes, I will be the fucking best.
Why don't you say you want to beat my ass? Because that's the only altercation you ever get into is with me.
Because I don't need to be a martial arts expert to whoop your ass. So
fuck you. Yes, you do.
No, you're actually very easy to fight. So.
Well, let me just get on my Peloton and work out, and I'm gonna beat your ass. I don't know what I would want to be an expert in.
Be an expert
Probably
in
economics.
Nutrition. Okay, well, this concludes the PodDecks segment. If you want to get your own PodDecks, you can go to poddecks.com or the PodDecks app, and you can use the coupon code TUP10 to get 10% off your order. Well, I think that's it. That's the end of this episode. Yeah, well. Do you have any final words?
I'm feeling sicker.
Is the COVID kicking in?
Yeah.
That sucks. Evan, do you have any final words? What?
No, I don't have any final things.
Oh, okay.
Did you guys enjoy my presence?
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. I mean, your audio could be improved if you want to join in next time again. But besides that, yeah, it's cool to have someone else.
Down.
It's good to not just
I'm
listen
down.
to Evan.
Maybe we can have a TV show segment.
That could honestly be. You could do a whole podcast about that. You could start your episode with the first episode, and if it's an ongoing thing, then they got like The Walking Dead. Can you imagine a podcast about The Walking Dead? Do you know?
I'm sure they exist.
They have so
a
many
podcast about
episodes.
Money Heist. It's so good, so good. Christian, please go and watch that TV show.
Maybe.
Please.
What would
no?
wait,
See.
Oh.
Money Heist.
Okay.
You have to watch Money Heist.
Well,
don't do that. It's nasty.
Why?
Christian.
I'm the only one who talks into this.
But like, it's in the garage and there's like dust.
No, it's
like, do you put it away? No, you don't.
I do. I put it with the rest of them, and I cover
Does
it.
Does it have a lid?
Yes. Where's the lid?
He's put his mouth around every single one.
Ew, Christian.
Look, hold on. I gotta prove this to you. See, they're in a lid and labeled.
So the bacteria can grow.
Evan, you need to shut the fuck up.
Don't you like having your sister
This should
on
be
here?
better and clearer and very nice, right?
A little bit.
Why are you so annoying?
Because you don't like me, that's why. But anyways, this is the end of this episode. I'm trying to end this right now. Thank you for listening and watching to the podcast. Thank you for my sister for being here. Thank you. Now it's time to go.
Drop the happy birthdays below.
What?
Drop the happy birthdays.
Yes,
Drop the happy birthdays below.
Yes,
It's my birthday.
I got it. Okay, that's it. Bye.